I'm just gonna be honest, I feel like when I do these videos, I don't even feel qualified enough to do them, but I think it's really fun to research the trends and to look at it, and it's just stuff that I did when I was in fashion school, so this kind of helps me keep up to date and actually look at the runway shows, or else I would never look at them. But yeah, anyways, this video is gonna be broken down exactly to how I did my spring 2018 trends, where the first one I'm just gonna go into depth about the trends and all of that. The second one is gonna be me actually thrifting the trends, just because you guys know I am such a big thrifting channel, and I like to show you guys that you don't have to spend so much money to find trendy pieces. And then the third video is gonna be me actually styling the trends for you. And yeah, we're just gonna get right on into the video. I pretty much just, like I said in the beginning, just looked at all the runway shows, and it's really cool to see because the fall trends really start in January, like when the runway, like when it comes out, and then even just like the other week they just had the Tommy Hilfiger fall 2018. So it's like really cool to see them still going on, and literally this week they're already doing spring 2019. So it's just really fascinating to see how much they do the runways. Like it's just all over the place, which is why half the time I just like feel like I don't even know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna be going off my phone of like all the lists, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, we're just gonna get right on into this video. First off, I just want to say that this necklace just keeps going up and down, so if you just keep seeing that, honestly, whatever, I don't even care anymore at this point. But we're just going to start with the first trend, which is going to be the neon, and it is possibly the most seen trend right now as we're transitioning into fall. And it started, say what you want about the Kardashians, but I feel like it started to trickle down off of Kim Kardashian when she went really psycho with like her whole like neon green. She's literally still doing it right now, and it's been like a month now. And then after that, I saw Sydney Carlson go literally batshit with her neon green, like her whole entire Instagram, and now she's moving on to like neon pink. And then Threads Obsessed is going really crazy into the neon green, and you're even seeing like Kylie Jenner do all the whole neon orange, and I'm sure there's like 1,000 other Instagrammers that are going really into the neon trend. But anyways, the whole point of that is that I was wondering like, why are so many people wearing neon? I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, I've never really seen it, I haven't seen it in a while. And then I started looking at all the runway trends, and I was like, yep, this makes sense. I'm not kidding you when I tell you that every single runway show had neon. The majority of actually a lot of runway shows were just based off of neon. I can't think at the top of my head which ones were. I know like Jeremy Scott, I mean, you'll see it all up on the screen, but every single runway had some type of neon. If you even look up like fall 2018 trends, you'll see so many articles, and neon is like the #1 thing that's being shown right now. And you don't even have to think of it as like neon anymore. A lot of it is pretty much based off the 80s. If I could describe the fall 2018 trends, it's a lot of it is honestly just based off the 80s. It's like it's coming back, and honestly that makes me so happy, because I feel like for as long as I've been not like an adult, but enough to like really want to express my fashion, I haven't really seen the 80s trends like come back. It's always been like seen as weird, like shoulder pads and just bright neon colors. Like you would think bright neon colors is only like for like raves, but now it's actually becoming a statement where if you go outside, people are gonna think you're fashionable. And I don't know, I'm honestly really into it. I love it. And like kind of trickling off the whole neon thing, the 80s color, like the whole, I don't really even know if it's like the primary color, but the whole hot pink, I think green, and that blue, it's like those not primary, but those three colors together just gives it the whole 80s vibe. And I also saw all those three colors together on the runway so much. Those were actually like, I feel like the top 3 used colors that I saw all over the runway. Okay, first off, I just want to say I'm being so annoying, and how many times am I going to say runway throughout this video? I just want to apologize for that. But yeah, as we're going into it, it's like the color. So if you want to think of this as what's the most used color for fall, it's gonna be neon. It doesn't matter what color, just think 80s neon, and I'm not kidding you, you're probably gonna start seeing it all over the stores. If not, maybe later, because like I said, it just started to happen. And think about how long the runway shows have been going on, and I don't know, I'm really into it. I'm excited to see like how this is all gonna turn out. And like with everything that I always say, you don't have to go full on out neon. Like right now, it is literally so popular on Instagram to be wearing the whole neon top with the neon biker shorts. it's pretty much my entire Instagram feed is just that. You can do just a little bit of a pop of a color. So you can make your handbag like neon pink, you can make your shoes like neon green. I don't know, you could like just wearing an all black or just simple white outfit, even with jeans, just throw on that pop of neon as an accessory and you could just go as far as that. Like you don't have to go all decked out like how everybody on Instagram is doing right now. This next trend is going to be extremely groundbreaking. It's going to be animal print. Now let's be real, animal print is popular every single fall, especially the whole cheetah faux fur coat. I have two. I think everybody needs them. It is such a staple in a fall wardrobe. But think about how I was saying the whole 80s trends, how I feel like the fall 2018 just revolves around the 80s. So we're not talking just classic cheetah animal print or even just like regular snakeskin, which has been getting increasingly popular, like it hasn't always been, but that's besides the point. Think colored animal print. So throwing it all the way back to like the cheetah girls, I saw a lot of colored animal print on the runway, and it's also no longer just cheetah, which I feel like has always been the staple in like coats now. You see zebra, you see giraffe, you even see skunk, just even like brightly colored faux fur coats like of cheetah or of like zebra. I actually just bought no, look at this. Is this a zebra print? I actually just thrifted this today, which would have been good in the thrifting video, but it has, or is this tiger? But you guys see what I'm saying, like it's a more different twist. It's not just single animal print anymore. It's just think really tacky, but you can make it classy. You can make it tacky if you want. I don't know. I'm just really into the whole animal print, and a couple months ago I bought zebra shorts and I thought it was really weird because I don't know, I just felt weird buying zebra shorts, but now I just feel better about it because I saw it all over the runway and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Now I know why it was all over the stores because I haven't really seen it. And so I would say that it's like mainly cheetah and then zebra and giraffe, and then you have all your snake skin, and yeah, just animal print, guys. But think not your average animal print. Also, don't be afraid to mix your animal prints either, but that will be like in another trend. So this next one, I'm not really sure if it's gonna be a trend, but again, it's something that I just saw over on the runway repeatedly and it just fit the theme, the whole 80s theme. It's gonna be shoulder pads. Now, shoulder pads, I just feel like is something that is just always seen on the runway just because the runway is just known for having the craziest stuff. But I have been seeing it in the stores a lot lately, especially with the jackets. I feel like it's pretty much where it's more catching on, not really like the shirts or anything like that, but more of the jackets. We're seeing a more structured fitted jacket these days versus just like the whole drapey shoulder now. The best way you can find the cheapest one is obviously the thrift store, and like how I was saying, you can find a lot of your 80s, actually no, I wasn't saying that, but you find a lot of 80s stuff actually at the thrift store, especially shoulder pads with the shirts and everything. I feel like that's mainly what a lot of the thrift stores around my area are, is a lot of 80s things. But now it's nice to see like more modern things have shoulder pads in it, just to kind of give it a new twist. And yeah, it's just shoulder pads. It's pretty much all that this trend is. But it kind of goes off to where, if you guys watched my spring 2018 trends, how I was talking about the more funkier shoulders. So it's no longer just a regular shoulder, like there's something always going on, and I could really see shoulder pads start to catch up in the fall just because shoulder pads are again seen more in coats and like tweed jackets and stuff like that. So it's more practical for the fall and winter versus like in the spring it kind of wasn't, because I mean shoulder pads on shirts is just a little bit more weird than shoulder pads on jackets. Taking a break from the 80s, we're gonna go into the fourth trend, which is gonna be Western. And now it's not something that I really saw all that much. I only saw like specific runway shows. Again, I can't remember at the top of my head. You will see it on the screen though. And I mainly want to base it around cowboy boots. Now, I used to literally be obsessed with cowboy boots when I was like 18, and then I just kind of like it got so bad that I had to go out and get real ones, and I just like literally blew all my money on these expensive ass cowboy boots, and then I never wore them again after like a year. And then I saw Devin Carlson start wearing cowboy boots, and I was like, oh my god, she makes it look so cute with really nice spring floral dresses. So I actually started wearing my cowboy boots again because of her, and now I'm seeing more and more people wear cowboy boots. And then I just saw it all over the runway and in like very different type of cowboy boots as well. So not just your classic cowboy boots, but very like cute cowboy boots that have flowers on them. I don't remember who was doing it on the runway, but you will see it. I saw cowboy boots that have just like all animal print. My sister actually just got really cute ones. They're black, but on the inside they're cheetah, so again it's mixing with the whole animal print. So you could get animal print type cowboy boots like all cheetah. You can get even like sparkly cowboy boots. I just thrifted a pair of black ones that have studs all over them. Oh my god, they're literally so cute. So you could even get cowboy boots and honestly DIY your own. So if you just go to the thrift store, I mean, again, I don't know if it's like just my thrift store, but a lot of the thrift stores around my area just have cowboy boots for really cheap, like $15, so you can get those and then like put patches on them. You can DIY crystal on them. I saw a lot, again, sparkly ones, animal print. Anyways, cowboy boots, it kind of just fits around the whole Western theme. But then again, you can go and get the whole belt, the Urban Outfitters belt that are really popular, just gives me that Western vibe. And then I saw the belt on the runway, and I also saw like those like long sleeve popular shirts that are more for like men but could be really cute for like women. And I don't know, I just think it is so cute. Like for fall, we always would see more of fringe in the fall, like as the Western, but now I really like that cowboy boots are coming back out. It's not just your regular, I don't know, Uggs or something like that. Cowboy boots, I can't stop saying it because they're literally so cute. But any type of Western style, to be honest, you can wear. I think it is seriously adorable. I even saw those neckties, I can't remember what they're called, those I actually saw as well. And I don't know, I just think Western is just so cute because it fits more of my theme and the style that I actually like more versus the 80s. As much as I love the 80s, I do love Western styles more. A lot of the trends that I keep talking about is just stuff that I see, so I don't even really know if they are trends, but it's gonna have to be 70s colors, which is my favorite. Honestly, if you guys watch me, I am literally obsessed with anything puke colored. So like the puke color green, the puke color like reds, puke color oranges. I am just in love with those tones. It's something about it that, especially in the summer and on my Instagram a lot, I would be posting a lot of puke colored items. And honestly, just because I kept seeing it in the stores, like when if you walk into like a Forever 21 or an Urban Outfitters, the majority of the colors, I know I just talked about like neon, but it is a lot of puke colors, and a lot of it is based around like the 70s stripes. I saw that on the runway. Also corduroy, that I actually did not see on the runway, but I am going to talk about it because I see it now in stores all the time when I feel like you could only really find it at the thrift store. But now I'm seeing corduroy more and more popular. I actually just got corduroy pants at Forever 21 the other day, when usually I just would thrift all my corduroy pants, and I still would say though you should rather thrift your corduroy because it's just better. But yeah, the 70s, I just wanted to quickly touch on that. Not necessarily like the style, because I feel like because flared pants are getting popular, but I didn't really see that on the runway. I saw more of the 70s colors, and again, just think very puke and you're gonna be good to go. And you literally just walk in the store and those are all the colors that you're gonna see. It's just the puke colors. Again, I feel like another groundbreaking thing is gonna be plaid, but just like how I was talking about the animal print, this one is gonna be, when I was reading articles, and they called it the clueless plaid. So meaning just plaid, but brightly colors, which makes sense because you think about like the 80s, really bright colors, neon. Just take neon plaid. Actually, I didn't even think about it, but if you guys did see my AMI clubwear haul or even my Instagram post with like the bright colored neon in the picture, it didn't look as neon, but it's like a neon type of yellow. That type of plaid is like exactly what I'm talking about. I also did get some orange plaid pants the other day from Forever 21. i.am.gia had that whole like orange plaid set. It was pretty much exactly like that. And yeah, just plaid. I saw it all over the runway. Again, I mean, of course I saw regular plaid, but I just tried to stick to more of the different plaid, not your classic schoolgirl plaid. And also, again, don't be afraid to like mix and match your plaids, like plaid colors. Like it doesn't have to be all one plaid suit. I just love when things are mixed. I'm gonna try to like shorten this up because I feel like I'm making every single one way too long, but is it the 7th one? Yeah, the 7th one is gonna be the obnoxious ass outerwear. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen that picture of Balenciaga with like all of those jackets. It's literally one jacket, but it's like over 1,000. It's like a crazy ass jacket. You guys will see it right here. And again, it wasn't just Balenciaga, I saw it all over the runway, and it's more of obnoxious ass layering. So think about it like in the fall, you typically just layer with, like, say you're wearing a sweatshirt and then like a leather jacket over it, like that's popular, or just wearing a lot of sweaters or like thermals, sweater and then a jacket over. Stop doing that. How about just wear, like, say I were to wear this top. Now if you guys watch a lot of my thrifting videos, this is why I wish I would style in the same video so I could show you guys, but I always talk about putting like the pajama PJ long sleeve tops as what's it called, as jackets. But think about putting like a bunch of those really cute, you know, I'm just gonna show you guys because it's gonna be confusing. So this is what I'm talking about, just like these PJ type of tops. So instead of wearing a long sleeve, like think about like layering this like this and then putting, say, a jean jacket over it, and then maybe even a I don't know, long fur coat, or even just one of those duster coats. I think that would be so cute. That's kind of what I got from that trend. Not necessarily wearing one jacket where it has fake layers, but actually using that and layering different like type of jackets, but again, something loose, not just like heavy jackets on heavy jackets. So not wearing like 3 denim jackets and like a leather coat. Like obviously you're gonna be stiff and uncomfortable if you do that, but the way I see it is like, think about how you would layer if you were in like New York or something like that. Just very chic looking. Just don't be afraid to like play around with patterns. Like you don't have to just wear an ugly sweater and then some huge coat and make yourself like winter. Like you can still be stylish and cute, and by layering really cute pieces like the cheetah, I feel like that would be really cute. I don't know if that made any type of sense, but that's pretty much what I got from that trend, because again, that is something that I saw, was like the whole obnoxious outerwear, just really crazy oversized jackets or layering. Again, I didn't really touch on oversized jackets, but yeah, oversized jackets, that's another one. Like just really crazy busted out jackets. Think really big shoulder pads even on the jackets, just really crazy, obnoxious. Don't be boring with your jackets this fall. That's pretty much all I'm trying to say. Trend number 8, I'm gonna kind of throw it back to the early 2000s, which is gonna be the obnoxious logos, but this kind of logo. So think the very classic Louis Vuitton print, but think of it more of like the colored one, like the white, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put it up on the screen. So think that, but in different brands. So I mainly keep seeing it actually with the Dior bags, and I actually saw it on the runway, like the Dior runway, and now literally I was on Instagram like an hour ago before I made this video, and Father Kels, I'm literally obsessed with her, she just posted a picture and her pants were this Dior print. So at first I thought it was maybe just like the accessories, because that's what I saw on the runway, was like the handbags and even the shoes. And again, I have been seeing like the Dior like saddle bags with this print, but now I'm seeing it on pants, which I didn't know. So I'm thinking like maybe is it gonna get into clothes as well. You see Jeffree Star do this all the time, where he'll wear the Gucci print, where it's just like, you know, just Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. Like he'll wear the matching one. Kylie Jenner does it with Fendi. So you actually still see this. It's not really like, I feel like a trend, I don't want to say, because if anyone knows me, I am someone that just hates the classic Louis print on a handbag, but for some reason I'm now starting to like it. I think it's because I would always think like early 2000s tacky, but now I'm just like, I want the old school Louis bag, but in white with like the candy color, like the bright 80s neon. I think that would be so cute. So if you can get your hands on like a Dior bag, again, mine's a knockoff. Obviously, I got it at the thrift store if you guys watched my last video, but any type of like branded stuff like this, I feel like is coming back, and it's mainly again just with handbags. So it's not really with clothing, but more of the classic handbag prints, I think is a really cute twist. And of course you could always get knockoffs at the thrift like I did. And this last trend is actually something that I already talked about, which is mixing prints. Now this is also something that I talked about in my spring 2018 like video, but again, nothing, it didn't really catch on, but I'm actually seeing it way more in stores now, especially with, if you guys have seen like that split t-shirt, well that was more in the spring, but you see it mainly in dresses. I feel like is the best way, again I said it in my spring 2018 trends, is where you just see a bunch of different prints. Tom Ford probably had the best representation on the runway. Like they were having zebra and cheetah together, kind of how I was talking about earlier in the video. So don't be afraid to mix prints. Like honestly, I would wear this and I would probably wear my white and black zebra shorts as well. Like it doesn't have to be to where if you're wearing a cheetah coat you can't wear any other print. Like you have to wear it just has to be like all black or all white, like, or all nude. Like no, you can wear a bunch of different prints. Like literally you could wear a sparkly ass green neon top and then put a cheetah coat over. Just don't be afraid to mix with the patterns, with the prints, with textures and colors, especially neon. It's the best way, and I just think it's a good way to stand out and really play with the 80s trends as well, because like how I'm saying, like with the color, I think the best way to do this trend is just, guys, honestly, just wear neon and a bunch of animal print and just mix it up. That is pretty much it for this entire video. I feel like I say this all the time, but I'm so sorry that I am terrible at describing things. Hopefully like my examples helped. I just feel like I don't really know what I'm talking about half the time, so I feel like I almost have to have like a script in front of me to make sense, or else I just blabber on and don't make any sense ever. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this entire video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have a favorite trend, or if you think some of these trends won't even catch on. I mean, honestly, who knows? We shall see. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be the thrifting one. So watch out for the thrifting fall 2018 trends, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.